Welcome to another edition of In the Spotlight with the Minnesota Magicians. The Magicians taking on the Minot Minotauros in Minot at Mesa Arena over the weekend. The Magicians fell 3-2 on Friday night. The Magicians started the scoring 48 seconds in. Casey Jerry gets the goal. Pierce Crawford gets the assist. Minot strikes back and ties it at 1 at the 9:47 mark. Christian Mose and Jake Diddle team up for the Minot goal. Magic take a 2-1 lead. This time it's Pierce Crawford, Kyle Wagner, and Jake Cass getting assists on the Crawford goal as the Magicians led 2-1 after one frame. In the second, just one goal. It was Troy Degler as Max Reisinger and Johnny Walker get the assist. That was at the 1-minute mark. In the third period, Minot takes the 3-2 lead at the 18:30 mark. So Christian Mose gets the goal. Zach Bross and Max Metler get the assists as the Tauros beat the Magicians 3-2 on Friday night. On Saturday night, same location, the Magicians double up the Tauros by a final score of 6-3. A lot of scoring in the third period. No scoring in the first period to get things started. The Magicians got the first goal of the hockey game. It's the Bloomington native Johnny Panvika. Jake Cass and Kyle Wagner get the assists on the Panvika goal as the Magicians led 1-0. Minot comes back with a goal of their own. Derek Frentz and Chase Springman, as well as Austin Martinson, team up to tie the match at 1. The Magicians take a 2-1 lead as Pierce Crawford gets his second goal and third point on the weekend. Peter Caravos and Joe Nathy get the assists as the Magicians led 2-1 after 2 frames. A lot of scoring in the third period. In fact, 6 goals, 4 of them coming for the Magic. Brady Hepner, the veteran, gets the first goal of the third period. Nick McKeeby got the assist as well as Casey Jerry. The Magicians get another one from Pierce Crawford. He was on a tear this past weekend. Brady Hepner gets the assist as well as Casey Jerry. The Magicians' third goal in the period goes to Travis Brown, his 7th of the season. It was a power play goal that was unassisted. And Minot comes back with a couple of goals to make it closer. Austin Martinson gets one, Derek Frentz and Chase Springman getting the assist. Minot gets another, this one off the stick held by Steven Mather. Grayson Gavin and Jack Murphy get the assist. The Magicians add an empty netter from Brady Hepner, who had a total of 3 points in this one. Braxton Collin and Peter Caravos get the assist. Caravos gets his second assist of the game as the Magicians beat the Tauros 6-3 on Saturday night and have finished with a split at Mesa Arena. Welcome back to In the Spotlight with the Minnesota Magicians. I'm alongside rookie forward Kyle Amundsen. Kyle, you've played 4 games with the club. Your first 2 were obviously pretty spectacular. A goal in one of your first shifts, 2 goals in your first 2 games. Yeah,
I was, trying to get my feet underneath me first couple of games, trying to show them that I belong here, and I was been asking for an opportunity, and I got one and tried to make the most of it.
You put up some serious points over in Bozeman in the NA3. What was it like playing over there?
Oh, great fan base, great team, great coaches, great players, great place to play. The scenery was awesome. Got a lot of hiking and great experience.
You're a Northern Minnesota boy. You played for Hermantown, 3 state tournament appearances, so you played on the big stage before.
Yeah, it was a great experience there with Hermantown, and wish we could have came with a few first places, but the experience being down there playing that venue was unbelievable.
What was it like playing for Bruce Plant? He's got to be one of the more colorful coaches in the Minnesota State High School League. Everybody knows who he is.
Oh yeah, everybody knows it's a household name around. If you know hockey, he's Bruce Plant. Heck of a coach, even better guy, and he's always, knows how to get his players down there and knows how to get them fired up to play. But
we talked about it with you, a quick start for you, an opportunity where you came in, had a couple of days to show the coaching staff what you were able to do on the ice, and you got an opportunity. What was it like playing against some of the kids that you grew up with? I know you debuted against Cloquet. You're from Hermantown, so you're basically from Duluth. You're up on the hill, playing against 3 or 4 kids that you knew.
Yeah, that was really special. Especially going to Cloquet, having had probably 20 of my family members showing up there, and really surreal to finally be at that stage where battled some injuries and finally get there especially to score too, was just unbelievable. But I don't know, it's what every kid dreams of,
Absolutely. Talking about playing with Kyle Wagner, a guy that played defense for a while. You were matched up with Peter Karabos, too, another hardworking guy that got an opportunity playing at the Tier 3 level. Actually, the same with Wagner. That's a line that we saw play really well your first 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, we just meshed really well together, and in practice we were just moving the puck really well, and it carried over to the games and just found each other, and really good communication with the guys, and worked out really well for us, +4, and didn't get any wins, but for us we had some success, which is good to see.
Another 2 games against the Minotauros. Magic are 3-1 against the Minotauros this season. 5-1 against the top 2 teams. A beatable opponent this weekend.
Well, yeah, I mean, it shows that we got potential, and we, especially when we played the Wilderness, they're a top team, and we came in 1 goal both games, and then go into Minot, lose by a goal on Friday, and then just take it to them on Saturday, and hopefully carries over this weekend.
Junior players typically get 2 years to prove themselves. You were a little bit younger, so you're a 97, so you still have a couple years after this year. So, as we close out here, what are some of the things that you want to work on as the season comes to a conclusion, and then, maybe over the next couple of years as, you try and get a Division I scholarship?
Well, for sure my speed is definitely one thing. I feel like I see the ice pretty well. My speed, for one, keep working on my shot, and just be a 2-way player, forward and defense, and just be a leader on and off the ice, and try to establish that role, and try to take this team to why not win a Robbie Cup.
Awesome. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah.
Welcome back to In the Spotlight with the Minnesota Magicians. A big thanks to rookie forward Kyle Amundsen for joining me today. Brief wrap up, the Magicians take on the Minot Minotauros this weekend here at Richfield Ice Arena, and a game on the 30th as well at home. That is the Secondhand Hounds promotion. So some big games coming up. The Magicians split this past weekend against Minot, so a total of 4 games in a row for the Magicians against the Tauros. And again, those 2 games coming up this weekend right here at Richfield Ice Arena. That's going to do it for another edition of In the Spotlight. So long, everybody.